wreck. Okie doke. I decided to put this guy in here. I'm regretting it. Hey Pebble, how's it going? It's all good. Sketchbooking, it's a good thing. How's the audio, by the way? Is it normal? I keep trying to do different stuff, and I'm never sure if it like breaks everything else. Okay, cool. I added this guy. Say hello. It's got teeth too. This was a part of the design that I was not going to include, because I knew I would have to make it like do what I have it do. Probably, yeah. I think there is like an extra like hook that has like a toothbrush. But I had like this other thing that I don't even know if I did on stream, but I got rid of it. This cut is still the bane of my existence. I cannot wait to be done with it. Yeah, dental hygiene. I mean, how's it gonna eat people or whatever it does with the cavity? Although I don't know if this thing can feel pain actually. I asked where Sable got the hat, and I was right. It is in Paris. Apparently the family that she works for acquired a lot of blood money in the 1800s, and so she used it to buy a hat. as you do. Yeah, I think this is going to be a shorter stream today because I got some stuff to do later today. But I very well might not be able to do it for a couple of days, so I figured I'd pop one down. Canonical French. Yes, she is canonically French. All of this happens in France. Oh god, this does not look good. I am struggling here, as I have been for the past several days. I'm like, so this is basically a pole, right? It has 2 points that it rotates around. So it's like that, and then this here, and then this here. You see that? And so I'm trying to track it by that like sort of minor axis. But like I have to make sure that this point has like a good arc, and the other point has a good arc. And it's been challenging. Also, like all of these have to have their own like cohesive arc. You know, I've slowly been developing like an animation curriculum for like a non-existent potential class I would teach, and it's basically just all like dots. Like if you can animate a dot and then like maybe a wave, like that's all you really need. Not that will ever happen, but if it does, I will be prepared. Right now, the art school that I go to, yes, I go to art school. I'm not happy about it either. Has a pretty lackluster curriculum when it comes to animation, honestly, like all things considered. Like it's trying its best, but it's just got a lot of limitations. And so I'm like, man, I really want to come back here in like 5 years and like teach my own class and like show like what I would have wanted it to be. Yes. So she has this like huge big cloak thing, and it is much bigger when she's an adult. It like grows with her. So like when she's a kid, I'm so sad I can't show you guys the actual character designs. They're so cool. But yeah. Wears the top hat sometimes. Look at that. See, this is not... The arcs here are not coming together, dude. I don't actually think it talks. It's got mouth, but it doesn't speak. I have mouth and I cannot speak. But I'm like I'm sure either they communicate like telepathically or like it just kind of does whatever it wants, and Sable's like trained it like a dog. So like it understands French as well as like a dog who was like raised in France would, probably. I don't know. We got to do like a lore stream at some point. I can bring the designer on and he can explain all this. See how messy this is? It's an absolute nightmare. It's it's got to like rotate and grow and like open all at once. And it is doing like 2 of those things right now. All right, onion skin time. Yep. Yeah, hold up. Dig it. Peak animation right there. All right, let's do this. Like, I don't even... The most annoying part is, like, I can't even figure out what I'm not doing right, which is infuriating, because I can, like, animate most of the time. But I need to know what looks wrong before that. Like, it's I know it's the spacing and, like, the arcs, but, like, This is good. This is good enough, at least. Does it slow down too fast? Does it speed up too fast? I can't really do anything about that. Yeah, it like stops and then it like goes, which is technical animation term for the spacing is wrong. Okay. Let me try this. Yeah, okay. So if we pop a bit more onto you, maybe a bit less onto you. We pop like EA onto you. Babble, I don't know about this, dude. I don't know about this. Okay, this is looking better. And when I say better, I mean good enough to move on. Okay, hold up, get rid of you. See, it's all waves, Bubble. It's all waves. So like this point, I have to track this point. And I don't like it. Okay, that actually looks fine. It would help if it didn't drop frames. Yes, no, I'm all about the C now. I used to see it differently. But now I see it for what it is. Okay. This is a case of just pick something and keep going. The thing is, like, if... Oh, man, I don't like that. I don't like that. If it was a matter of controlling, like, 4 points, like, if all I had to worry about was, like, these 4 points, right? 3, whatever I can count. It would be fine. But I had, like, literally, like... This is a point. This is a point. This is a point. This is a point. You know, all of these have to move together or the entire motion breaks, which is why I didn't want to do this, but I didn't realize how hard it would be when I decided that I would do it. How's Sketchbook going? Good. Are you trying to do like random little sketches, or do you have a steady or little project in mind? I forgot the word project for a second. What are we looking at? Okay, you are not helping anything here. Inubakumori, I am not familiar with that. Oh god. This is not how this is supposed to work. Lag train, gotcha. I do know lag train. Okay, hold up. This looks a lot better than it did like 30 seconds ago. Yeah. You see it? You see the vision? Okay, I'm gonna have more rotation here. Yeah. Okay. This is the motion. So it goes like this. See that? Yeah, okay. It doesn't look amazing, but I think it'll be fine. I think it gets to the point. Pikmin. Fair enough. Okay, this frame is not, like, one of these is not doing it. But actually I might be able to do it. Okay, that looks better. No, fair enough. No questions here. Okay, and then this can look like one of the tendrils until it doesn't anymore. This guy has a name, I just don't remember. It's like Steven or something. Shoot, I feel bad about that. We haven't talked about it in a long time. This guy's not from day 1, but he's from day like 30, which is pretty early in. Okay, I don't love the rotation on this part actually. Can I do more? Like this should be like further down. Oh, whoops. I went in the wrong direction. This looks kind of sus. Actually, no, it looks like a paintbrush. We're fine. It's just a little guy. Who, Sable? Like the whole design? Or just the man? Both. Yes. No, I mean, it helps that I'm working from a fire design in the first place. But yes, this is starting to look proper. Every so often, the director comes to, like, you know, give me feedback on, like, what's on model and what's not. What the heck? And he's like, yeah, so you're actually working on an outdated model sheet. The cowl, like this part is higher on her. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. It took longer than you'd think to raise it up. Okay, yes. No, you're right. I gotta just take a step back for a second. This is looking pretty cool. I hope, like, when the colors are gone and, like, when it's all one texture, it's, like, comprehensible in the slightest. It's fine. Is it just me, or is, like, this side of her unbalanced? I feel like more should be going on there. I mean, it is. It definitely is, but, like, too unbalanced. Maybe I should add, like a big shape in here. Oh wait, hold up. Is this, like, basically done? Wait, hold up. That's kind of weird. I actually don't know how I like that. That is very difficult to track. Hold up. So, like, there, to 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 there. No, that doesn't look good. Uh-oh. Okay. This is how I've been thinking about this, is, like, working on a puzzle, and, like, I have, like, the edges done, or, like, mostly done. Like, all of these outside bits are finished. Now I'm just working inwards, which means that the puzzle is, in fact, almost completed, but still has a while to go. Oh yeah, okay, that's why that looks weird, because it's weird. Okay, get out of here. We need the inflection points. Is this one? With the circles? Oh, that's not right. Oh, puzzle piece. Yeah. I mean, it's relevant for this scene in particular. It's usually not, because there's usually a lot less going on. Okay, that looks good enough. I don't even know where this thing's gonna connect. Like how it's gonna connect. Okay. Sketchbook? Used to. I used to a lot, actually. Not really for me, I found. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, I'm getting into the interior now. I was not supposed to do that. For a while, I wanted to do daily sketches. But it's hard, man. I also would only sketch in pen, which has a lot of benefits to it, but also makes it much less enjoyable IMO. But you're just big now here, aren't you? Slim you down a little bit. Yeah, and I can't do either of those. I think you've probably noticed that my way of drawing is to scribble a lot and then like erase and undo and like reshape lines. And so without that ability, it's just a fat mess. Doesn't really look like anything. Okay, we are getting very close here. Except for I have no idea which direction this is going. And I'm not going to elaborate on what I mean by that. Okay. Let's see. I like this in theory, but doesn't work in practice. Ugh. Just the process. I know. It started from literally nothing. Now it looks like this. So. How many people we at? 4. That's crazy. I have been surprised at how much YouTube has rewarded me algorithmically. I legit thought I would have like no one for weeks, but pretty much every stream has gotten bigger. Which is cool. Does that look better? A little bit. Little bit. Oh, no, wait, hold up. I forgot this motion accounts for more than just that. Okay. looks not good. Also, the onion skin is a nightmare because there's so much going on. Okay. To have the motion look right, literally every point on this has to be right, has to flow with the others. My director's like, why do you draw with straight lines? I'm like, you try to do this with curves. No, you calculate this first. And then you go back. Oh, whoa, okay, that gets a lot bigger, huh? Can I, hold up, can I get away with this? Not only can I should get away with that. That is how I should have done that. Okay, spacing there is real big. Don't love that. But. Alright, I'm gonna do one thing to try to even it out. And if it doesn't work, I'm not doing it. Oops. Alright, y'all, we are getting there. We are rapidly getting there. Okay, except for this line, which is being very wrong. And so, we get rid of it. Fix it? Nah, get rid of it. Cool. Okay. Is that, hold up, is that all I need to do for that? Says like, get rid of this. And this. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think it's actually time to tackle the middle of the puzzle. I'm gonna finish... Yeah, okay, hold on. A couple very small housekeeping things. I'm gonna finish you, and you. Oh my goodness, wow, hold up. That doesn't make any sense. Wait. This line turns into this. Okay. Aye, buddy. Aye, buddy. Alright, I'm literally not gonna do anything about that. I don't think I'm just gonna... Thank you. Guy holding shovel. Nice. Can I get away with this? Hold up. I see. Unfortunately, a lot of references are lost on me. Except for getting, like, specifically into, well, I don't know. Everyone has their niches, of course. Why did I do that? Okay. Okay. I really should have put the cowl on its own layer, whatever. I cannot say I was thinking about it very hard. I apologize, Bubble. Just thinking about where the point is that this line ends. That's not right. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix? Just watch that movie. As someone who's not into either of those things, I enjoyed the movie quite a lot. Like, none of my friends have seen it. Right? I was very, very pleasantly surprised. Also, the songs are fire. I do feel bad for all of, like, the artists who are competing for, like, you know, music significance, and then, like, this movie OST comes in and, like, sweeps everything. Like, that's just really funny to me. Hello. Welcome. We are animating. We are animating this monstrosity, literally. Yeah, animation's good. It's nice to see, like, something polished like you'd normally see in, like, a Disney or DreamWorks, but, like, that actually does interesting things. I don't know. Because, like, Sony's, like, Spider-Verse-y thing has been very proliferated. Like, a lot of stuff is doing that, and it, like, didn't do that, which I think is good restraint. Yeah, what is that? Give us some context. What am I doing here? Is this done? Yeah, the expressions are very fun. And like just the way that they like transition from like the serious to the like comic booky like manga style almost is very cool. Like just the way the characters move is nice and also not like specifically like Sony-y, like Spider-Verse-y or Pixar-y, which I think is neat. The outfits, yes. I like kept expecting them to like run out of outfits, and to be fair, they did. But they have like 12 unique ones, which is not something you see every day. Yeah, I really like the one that they wear for Golden, like that like brassy military one. And the details, oh my goodness, like all of their like coats and stuff have so many patches and stuff. Do not envy the modelers for that, but it looks really good. Yeah, lots of casual wear. What's her name? Mira's like bear like hoodie. It's very good. We are animating. Okay, yes. Context for a new person. So I have this project that I'm doing. It's like a character intro for someone else's character, but I'm doing like all of the actual animation and production. And so I don't have any like key art to show you, but for now we're animating this character like getting up. They're, oh goodness, how to explain? They like go through like time, like they age up. So like in the beginning of the trailer, it's like a 15-second thing. But at the beginning, they're like a kid, and then like this is like a teenager, and then I'm having her morph into the adult version. Let me pull up. Hold up. Let me pull up the actual. Okay. So this is like the rough version we're working off of. Very rough. I swear it's gonna turn into something. So yeah, we're working on this cut now. But it's surrounded by all of this other like nonsense, like just little snapshots just to get like the audience like interested in the actual concept and all that. So with this one, she's gonna go from, bring up the layout. She's gonna go from like kneeling at this grave thing to like standing in front of this like city as it's burning. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's taking a while. This cut specifically is taking a while. Because I was like, oh, I can draw the cloak. It's not that big of an issue. But like going from this to this is, well, a pain. And like I just added this guy in. I'm like, why did I do that? But yeah, I hope that gives you a decent idea. We've got most of the rough animation for the rest of this done. We pretty much just have this cut to do, which is going to be interesting, and then some of the stuff at the end here. I haven't done any of these yet, and then I haven't done this first cut either, but the rest of it is done. Oh, and now we're talking about K-Pop Demon Hunter, which is a movie that we have both watched recently and is entertaining. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions about the project or about animation. Yes. I watched it a couple days ago. I do appreciate you're trying to sell me on it though. I am, yes, it would have worked. You're like, oh yeah, no, it's a super cool movie. Like, you should check it out. I'm like, Yes, Tiger was very cool. I was like kind of worried it would be like a villain, but it's just not at all. Yeah, I think the two criticisms I would have is like the length. That's like it actually. Like it was not long enough to get all of the information. Yeah, dude, fast travel. You meet the character, but it takes a little while to like unlock fast travel, but then you do and it's cool. Oh no, I have to get rid of all these, don't I? Saudi Pad CA. Did your name just change? Whatever. Do you do animation? Do you do art? Are you a fellow artiste? Yes, the must make pictures syndrome. Oh, I have to redo this, and it's just like a small thing, but it's like, ugh. Does that look like anything? Is it comprehensive? Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. The real question is which is on top between these two? The answer is the pink one. I'm a big yellow highlighter fan. As you can see, I'm literally using a yellow highlighter, except for it's not. Speaking of, I'm going to turn it back on, and I'm going to complete it. Which is probably a waste of time, but I think it looks good. So. And it helps me like visualize what the actual heck is going on. Oh boy. You haven't seen Sandpaper? What? Wait, what? Dog, that was incomprehensible. I've got no idea what you just said. Hasn't seen Sandpaper. Weird flex, but okay. Okay. It is Sandpaper highlighter time. Which will take a little bit, but I think y'all will see that it is worth it. I'm gonna do it anyway, so. black. One of the things that I like about Clip Studio Paint is that, oh goodness, is that you can change the color of layer. Yes, the void. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for this cut to be done. Please. There's a reason I did this off camera. Or off stream, I should say. Because it is boring. And we don't have the other hooligans this time to take over my role of entertaining chat. You guys are funny. You guys are like just doing whatever, and I look up every so often. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? On my own stream. Coloring books. Yeah, this is literally turned into coloring book stream, but like with black and nothing else. Whoops. Mighty. Something I found when I was doing this is it's a lot quicker to do this. At least it feels quicker. Yep. Destroying marker speedrun. Fill the entire page with one color. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Is this line supposed to be part of it? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay. Like, what is happening? What do I do here? That, I guess. Okay. That feels wrong. No. It always sucks when I do this and then I'm like, wait, I have to change the lines and then I have to go back and redo this. And also it just takes a while and like it doesn't really contribute to the like actual process, but I think it's a good visualization, so I do it. Helps that I basically already draw in straight lines. Yes, exactly. Now, I mean, if you look at like actual anime Ganga, it has this kind of color, but I'm not using it right. Like I'm not using it how they use it. And I am aware of that, but it's okay. I'm probably going to go in and do it for like a couple of the shots, just because it does look really good and it makes it look very professional. But I'm only going to do that for like select ones that I want to go on, like the actual website as stills. Because this project is for my portfolio and not much else. Besides the director's portfolio as well. Wahoo. So there's a couple different things. One of them is filling in the entire character. So like, oops. Like you could have beautiful character. Pretend this is like the actual Ganga or whatever. And then you just fill it in so that this is for like the layout stage, which is why I'm not really doing it properly. You fill it in like that, and then it's like, oh, okay, I see it in like the background or whatever, so you don't like get it lost within that. But a lot of the time, you will also have like this guy's made of rubber now. You'll have like the shadow and highlight lines. And so you'll use different colors to break these up. So like it's pretty common to see yellow be used in the highlights just so you don't lose them. And then you'll get like, I don't know, like another blue. Oops. What the heck? You'll get like another blue or something. Or like a green. This is a disgusting blue, but you get the point. So I'm doing a lot closer to the first version. Look at this hideous abomination. Alright, get out of here. I'm doing closer to the first version. But I'm also not doing it right. Because this isn't layout. This is, whoops, where are you? Okay. This isn't layout, this is rough animation. For the differences on that, be sure to check out my course that you can buy for $300 online. No, I'm kidding. Layout's like kind of what you would call, it's like in between a storyboard and like what the West would call an animatic. Oh yeah, all of my demo characters is just goes from Hollow Knight. That is, it's too baked into my visual library from drawing them for like 2 years. out to the Knight from Hollow Knight. Okay, I know this. I said this stream would be shorter, but I don't actually know how long I'm gonna make it. Hi, Doe. Welcome back. I checked out your channel yesterday, by the way. You've been doing this for a while. Good for you. No, Dote animation. Dote and stuff. Sorry, Pebble, I have not actually checked out your channel. You did not mention. Oh, now I feel bad, actually. Yeah, no. Might be. Oh, I feel that. Sure, I probably will. Unless you don't want me to, which I understand. Whenever I'm like, yeah, you know, I have a Hollow Knight series that ran for like 2.5 years. It has like 15 episodes. It's really cool. And they're like, oh, can you show me? Like, that sounds cool. I'm like, never mind. I don't actually have that. I forgot about that. Whoops. Yeah. I was lying to you. No, it's like 40 minutes too. Like, I don't. It's like my single biggest like thing that I can point to, even though I don't want to point to it because it's very outdated. Like, I like didn't know how to animate when I started it. And the sound, oof. The sound on the first episode, especially, oof. I had my friend like make like an instrumental piece for the OST. And the recording was not very good. He did it like on his phone. And I did not do anything to make it sound better. Pretty good for a first project. Yes, thank you. I agree. I am proud of it. Even if it does not hold up. Okay. Now it's the fun part. And when I say fun, I mean quick. Alright, time to go from void to sandpaper highlighter. Bam. Okay, now it actually looks visible. Now you can actually stare at it without going blind. See? We're getting... Wait. Okay. Visual glitch, we're fine. Stop doing that. Wait, hold up. Oof. My shoulder has been hurting because I've been sitting too much recently. Hold up. Let's go. Hey, this is looking pretty good. I'm at least happy with how this guy, Jonathan, might have been Jonathan. At least happy with how he's looking. Even if I'm probably not going to do the internal goop, which I should do, but I'm not going to. Okay, now I just have to do the internals of like the puzzle. Now what I should do, what would make sense, because I have to connect all these parts, right? I have to connect you to you to you to you. What I should do is just but we know I'm not gonna do that. Wait, hold up, actually, what would this look like? Hold up. Could you imagine if I did all that work and then I just kneecapped it by not connecting it at all? Funny. Okay. Do I have to do it now? I'm gonna be real. I don't particularly want to. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold up. I gotta go into lock-in mode real quick. Guys, is this even comprehensible? Is there even a world where I connect all of these successfully? It's just like so much going on. I don't know if it's like too much for the eyes. I was too busy like looking at each of the smaller parts and I just completely neglected the whole. Yeah, exactly. The fact that you have to ask that. I think Jonathan might have been too much. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. No, but like it's true though. So me when I actually get to an appropriate distance from my mic. Yeah, what I'm more worried about is like the eye not having anything to latch on to, because it's just everything's happening all at once, and like it's not like pulling the eye in any different direction. Like each of the individual things look fine, but together I don't think it's very cohesive. Like things are moving at way too different speeds. Okay, that's good. It also doesn't help because like if you stare like this, the audience is only going to see this once, right? Like it goes by, it starts, it goes by, and then it's done. I just pointed at it. What? This bit? It was before I put Jonathan in. Jonathan kind of fills that role pretty well now. I think that's something I didn't notice. They do compete because they're like the same size and they have like almost the same arc. Oh no. Wait. I believe you might have just solved my problem and I don't like it. Okay, hold up. But first, before I do anything rash, I'm gonna turn off God, my mic. Ugh. I don't have like a good mic stand that like holds it at an appropriate distance from my face. Hold on. Hey, new person. Thank you. Thank you. We are right now trying to figure out how to connect all of like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different completely separately animated pieces. The interior of this whole shape has to be figured out, and I am scared. Because Pebble Rose Gamer, shout out to Pebble, just suggested something that gave me a very bad idea. Hold up. Not gonna do that right now though. Just give me a sec. It's like a light bulb moment, but instead of like a nice bright light, it's like an ominous red light. Like a deep amber. Oh yeah, just give me a sec. Okay. Hold up, are we losing something? There. Okay. Okay, that helps a little bit. So, yes, the 6 different pieces. What I mean by that. So what I've done is make each of these... Hold up. I've made each of these different parts look good on their own. So this is... Whoops. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. And this is 6. So if you watch them... okay, I'm not going to add circles on each. But yeah, so they're all like... You can see this is doing its own thing. Like you can track each piece is what I'm saying. Like this is doing its own thing. All of them are doing their own thing. Yeah. And so basically what I have to do now is figure out how to like connect these on the interior. Obviously like this is going to be a lot easier, but like if I want to do something like this and like have it like, man, have it like there's a good chance that I end up going with something like this. Okay, I would ease it more, but that is the challenge. Put the bottom left one with this one. Wait, shoot. I've been drawing this on the same layer. Well, you knew that right off the bat. Right, so hold up. Give me one moment. This is something that I need to make a new version of the document for. All right, y'all ready for the idea? See, that's a lot easier to look at. But I think you can understand why I'm not too happy about it. Yeah, and so I would just fill... Excuse me, mouse, where are you? Yeah. Okay, there you go. And then I fill this in with like something a lot more chill. Important to the design, no. The only thing that I would be losing is the several hours that it took me to do. Wait, hold up. Bottom left part, triangular. Okay, I'm sorry, I have no idea how to say your name. You're gonna have to help me out on that. I'm not sure I know what you're saying. Hold up, let me bring back the... Try 2 coattails. Man, I am lost in the chat, guys. Sorry. My brain is too busy trying to figure out how to justify getting rid of the guy. Oh, it looks so cool. Man, alright. Does it mean you have to draw 2 coattails, or is it something I'm imagining from an alternate universe? Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Never mind. I mean, oops. Ideally, I would keep the guy. Okay. The thing is I have to have this, but instead of going down, hold up. I need to be able to actually draw. Okay. Instead of going down and like just keeping going down, like how I had it before, I might just have it like stop here and then like go back up and like retract and become like a part of this like main area, which I think honestly, now that I say that out loud, I think is gonna work a lot better. Oh, 2 coattails. Yes. Yeah, she has another set of coattails underneath these that are going to be covered up. You can see why I said that. You didn't believe me back then. I bet you believe me now, huh? Yes, I have not drawn them, and I do not know if I will. I almost certainly won't, actually. Hey, you didn't believe me. They're completely not worth it. My director was like, "Oh yeah, actually, could you make them thinner? Like, could you like bring the midpoint up a bit, like higher up towards your back?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. If we see it, I'll change it." Yeah, look what happened there. Not gonna do that. Okay, I still have to figure out how to do this. But, I think it's looking better. Oh, hold up, guys, I'm seeing something. Let me quick, hold up. So you see this kind of line? Like, I know it was not originally supposed to be like that, but I kinda did it like that. Yeah, okay, that definitely looks like it's one shape. So hear me out. I really want to keep this like clothy, fluttery bit. I really want to keep that. And it just completely gets lost because I haven't dropped it in yet. What if I have it go like... What if I have it go... over that doesn't look amazing. But like... when it like re-emerges here, it like goes over this and then like turns into this thing. And is like this, like just like it goes underneath this but over that. And it does like a one of these. So I like keep that sort of layeredness. What do you think? Okay, except for I would actually do it in a way that looks good. I think I like that though, because like I don't love how this, and this are like the exact same like texture or like visual shape language. I'm gonna not be paying attention and run out of undos and realize that I've done this on the same layer. Okay. Whew. Okay. Any more red? Nope. Hold up. I gotta get rid of these. Be gone. Yeah, I mean, I have it set pretty low. For a reason that I do not remember why. I think I had like the time lapse option on, and it was like kind of lagging my computer. But I don't have that on. Yeah, the more undos you have, the more like, yeah, the more like stress it is on whatever device you're using. Honestly, I'm glad that you have never run out of undos, though, because it is a horrible feeling. It feels like you've been running, and then all of a sudden your legs just disappear. And you come crashing into the ground and you can't move anymore. Yeah, my computer's good enough, though, that I could have it much higher. Hold up, I'm actually gonna do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I've got 70 undo levels. I'm gonna make that 120. Wait, can I not? Yes, I can. Okay, better. Yeah, Procreate has a lot more limitations just because it's on an iPad. And iPads are, newsflash, iPads are not as powerful as computers. Well, usually, sometimes. It's not as powerful as my computer, fine, I'll say that. That's the only true statement here. You don't know Animate. I mean, it can happen when you're not animating as well. But with animation, you have a lot, or at least I have a lot more lines. Adobe Animate with your mouse. Dude, you have Adobe Animate, but you don't have a tablet. That seems a little bit backwards. Do you pay for it? I hope not. Don't pay for Adobe, guys. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm really hoping you say that you use your mouse for Adobe Animate and nothing else. Like, you have a tablet, you just don't use it for Animate. That'd be really funny. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. You're like, I'm gonna make this harder on myself. Yeah, you can get like a really decent tablet for like 40 to 60 bucks. Which is a decent amount of money, but it is a very, very good investment if you actually want to do digital art on a computer. But yeah, definitely try animation. If you end up giving it a shot and you have any questions, pop on stream and ask them, and I would be more than happy to yap about it for a while. Yeah, I'm kind of stalling out. This decision has really thrown me for a loop here, and my brain has not restarted on like how to solve this problem. Yes, no, I'm a master procrastinator. Honestly, the point of these streams has been to like get my butt working on this, and it has been effective in that. But okay, you know what? Screw this. Hold up. All right. It's impromptu animation demo time. How many people do we have? Okay. So, this is how I would recommend starting animation. 20 million, yes, exactly. This is how I'd recommend starting animation. This will be as simple as I can think of. You can use it, you cannot use it. This is what works for me. Oh god, I have to save this. Okay. Okay, so a lot of animation tutorials will start with a bouncing ball, and there is a reason for that. When you do the bouncing ball, you learn several principles, like squash and stretch, various other things. Boink. Okay. Hold up. Do I space this out? No, actually, I lower the frame rate. Don't do this. Don't do this. Do not lower the frame rate. Keep it at 24 frames per second. I'm going to do this so I don't have to keep. Hold up. Flower sack jumping. Cool. Hold up. This is not working. Is this too many? Yes. Sorry, y'all. If you ever thought I was going to get less scuffed, you were wrong. Wait, what? What is happening? I can't even read. Okay. I'm so sorry. This is very scuffed. Just give me a sec. Ah, that was the problem. I swear, guys, just give me a sec. Let me cook. God, this is the one thing I don't like about this is that it's really hard to add new frames. Okay. Boink. Okay, there we go. Very basic ball bounce. We be bouncing balls today, but we're actually not. The only reason that I brought that up, this is usually where they start. And there is a decent, wait, hold up. start walk cycle. Sketchiness, yes. Onion skins. Well, I'll talk about onion skins. Just give me a second, y'all. This is off the dome, but I think I can do this. So, bouncing ball, yes, teaches you some good stuff. I am actually going to say that the reason that the bouncing ball is useful can be broken down into a much, much more helpful fundamental. So, ball, right? Okay, I give you dot. Believe it or not, I think that a dot is actually the single best way to learn animation. I'm gonna make this 2 seconds. Okay. So let's leave the bouncing ball for a second and let me show you something. So dot, right? Ignore the bouncing ball. Dot. That's an animation, right? No one would deny that. It's a simple one, right? Like it just looks like a little fly running around. But just with this, here, I'll pop the onion skin on just to see it a little bit better. Teaches spacing, yes, specifically spacing. Spacing. Okay, hold up. Let me back up. I do not have this very well in my head. I think the two things that you've got to worry about are spacing and arcs. Don't mind my horrible handwriting. Spacing and arcs, right? So that's the only 2 principles that are going on here. You might have heard about the 12 principles of animation. I'm not going to talk about them because I only think a couple of them are relevant in any different time. Notice I'm not saying timing. Timing has nothing to do with this. You will see that the timing is the exact same. This is all on 2s. Each drawing is being held for 2 frames. Do not worry about timing. People talk about it all the time. They usually mean spacing. The spacing in between each of these is the actual important part. Yeah, don't worry about them. The thing though is that I've got spacing right, but then I also have arcs. So this entire thing, if I just make a new one of these, let's do a different color. This is the arc of this motion, and obviously it's not perfect. Yeah, I'm not going to correct it. You guys get the point. If you master spacing with a dot, and you master keeping and you know how to keep everything on an arc, which I know I didn't draw the arc correctly, but the actual animation is on an arc. You can animate pretty much anything. If we go back, watch this. If we go back to the ball, check this out. Put a dot in the middle here. Wait, dot in the middle. Look at that. Spacing of the dot, right? And arcs. There isn't an arc here. I mean, there is technically, but it's flat. Yep, spacing is what I always see with like people who are much more new to animation. They do not put nearly enough emphasis on arcs, and it's not just like a run cycle. Like say you've got a leg that's going like this. That's not really how it works. But like you can see how arcs are very important, because each of these has a point, right? And this is why I was talking about animating with dots, like literally just animate with dots. And then you can fill it in later. And the reason that this motion doesn't look great is because I'm not paying attention to the arcs at all. Animating a run cycle. Well, I bring it up with a run cycle because cycles need arcs. Cycles require it, but so does everything else. And so like the reason that this motion doesn't look great, and you would say that it has volume issues, like this frame is a lot bigger than this one, but that's because I'm not tracking the arcs well enough. If we go back up to here and just follow this knee, right? Right. Follow this knee. It's hard to track the arc. Whereas if it was something like this, and I actually adjusted it to match that. Okay. I'm not demonstrating this very well, but I think you guys get the point. Hey, tired guy. We are taking a break from thing to work on other thing. I'm not working on anything. I'm showing stuff. Yep, arcs for the elbows and knees, mandatory. But like if you look here, right, you're like, oh, no arc. Oh god, get out of here. If you look here, honestly, I think I might stop this and do this one. I've got a better thing prepared. But like arcs are like in squash and stretch too, right? So if we put a dot here and track that, we will also see arcs if this is done correct, which admittedly it's not done amazingly. Like any problem that we'll find will be within the arcs. And so like if we ignore the shape of the ball and just focus on the spacing, and specifically where the spacing of these dots, it'll be, see, like this should really be there. Like the spacing gets bigger here, but like it's not because this shape is stretching, although it is, but that's just like that's the result. And then it's like really short here. Like you could animate this exact same thing. Oops. Like this. Right? Where it gets longer and then it gets shorter. It looks weird because we're not accounting for it in the other direction. But it's the principle. It's the principle going on here. And all a line is 2 points, right? So like if we go back to here and I'm talking about like the motion of this guy, like it's just 2 points, right? and I have to get the arcs right, and I have to get the spacing right here. Like you can see this line is a lot shorter here because I'm squashing and stretching it and all of the other fun animation things. But like, look at that line. That's why this motion works. And if we track this point only, right? Or we track the other point only, and like we make our own like thing, like a line tracking this whole thing, you'll see it'll look like. So what will it look like? It'll look like this. And each of these will have different points on them. And so this is the spacing, right? And then this is the arc. Notice how timing has nothing to do with any of this. And then all we have to do is just connect these points. And it'll turn into whatever shape we do. Which is exactly what I have done, but I didn't like draw all of that out. I did it just like mentally, but I could have, right? And that's how that looks good. Please let me undo. Yes, thank you. Clothing, yep. So all of these points, point, 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 why not? Point. The reason that this actually doesn't look amazing is because I'm breaking the arcs. Let's just take a zoom out real quick. There, 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 there. So like this is not a very good arc, right? Like this is the shape of the motion. Second point being okay. Okay. This is a very complicated thing, and it doesn't look great, honestly. Like this is an extremely complex thing because it's not just like one or 2 points. Like all of these are points. This is a point. These 2 are points, or rather, this is a line, which means it's 2 points. There's a point here, or like a line. Like this is its own thing, right? So all of these have to work together for this motion to look like anything. And I honestly haven't done it perfectly, which is why it kind of looks jank. But you see how you can track everything. And it should all be arcs. It should all have spacing. Like if you have spacing where it like groups up here and then moves on, and it's not supposed to, like it's just supposed to be a clean thing, like for the motion to work, it will look bad. Kind of what I'm trying to demonstrate is just like the very, very, very foundation of animation. Like if we look at the tip here, it's all over the place apparently. But like we can look at the tip here, and then we can look at like this, right? And these have to move separately. But also, well, okay, waves are different. I'm actually not going to get into waves because that is the one thing that gets like a lot more complicated. But just remember, like everything, like literally everything has a point you can track for like pretty much any time a shape bends, like bends, right? Like this is a point, this is a point, this is a point. And so like if you track it like this, right? Like this motion will look good because this is an arc, this is an arc, and this is an arc. Okay, thanks for coming, Pebble. Thanks for listening to me out. Undos, don't fail me now. Undos, did you fail me? Okay, honestly, this stream might not last that long. But thanks for coming. If you do get back. Alright, I think we're good. Do the undos not work without saying anything? What do you mean? Bye, Bubble. Yeah, I would have to draw 121 lines to show you. No, there's no specific message. So if I hold undo, yep, okay, it just stopped. Yeah, you get the point. Okay, this is me procrastinating. I should honestly end stream because I am being very unproductive right now, and I have stopped running out of relevant things to say. Well, no, like you can be like drawing and like doing actual stuff and then realize like, oh no, I actually don't want this thing. Like I'm gonna go undo that. It happens, trust me. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to get back into this, and if it's not working, I'm going to end stream. Right, so for anyone who's come in recently, I've got all of the different parts figured out, and now I have to fill in this like middle bit. Okay, thanks for popping in. Good luck animating if you do decide to do that. Hold up, what is this gonna look like? So I want to turn this into like something like this, where it goes over top of this and then comes down, and then it has like the guys coming out of it. Maybe we can have like a longer one. Okay, I actually don't love that. I think I might have to end stream. Trying to get into it. It is not working. My brain is locked out right now. Okay. I'm going to do that. Thanks for coming, everyone. Pebble is literally just heading out. I'm locked out. I can't get back into it. Nope. The Everfree Forest has not taken anyone else. Huh. Okay, I think that might be a headphone thing for you. Okay. Ending stream. Thanks for coming, everyone. It was a bit shorter this time. Next time we will do a more proper one. Get up to more hours, but yeah, sorry. It's okay though. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.